Thank you for your spiritual support. Recently, I've been posting some videos about my rather depressed state as of late, and I didn't really expect a whole lot of people to comment or to offer any real support for my situation, but I found that there are many of you on Facebook and on YouTube, a lot of times both, who actually care about my state of being. I don't know why this surprises me. A lot of you I've had many communications with. I've talked to in person or over the phone or on other platforms. But I never really expected as many people as have to offer support in this time of need. Now, I'm not terminally depressed. But as of late, I have been rather depressed regarding my spiritual path, but also my spiritual isolation, it feels like. There's not a lot of people around me, either in my family, and a couple of my friends are very spiritual and we have these discussions, but there's not a lot of people around me who have the same spiritual interests, regardless of religion, regardless of politics or whatever flavor of whatever version of reality they choose. There's just not a lot of people who are interested in the deeper nature of reality. And, it's been making me a little depressed recently, and my isolation, as with everyone's isolation, eventually chips away at your emotional stability, your spiritual progression, because your emotions and your logic and your community, they all have an effect on your spiritual path, an effect on your spiritual progress towards your chosen goal. And especially if you're not in a community that is mostly whatever religion you're a part of, whatever spiritual path you're a part of, or lack thereof. There are very few Hindus around here. And the Hindus that do go to the temples that I go to, they all look at me kind of weird. I'm the only white guy. And it's hard for a lot of Hindus to accept that, just some regular white person can be Hindu. Other Hindus have told me this. I'm not just making that assumption in almost the exact same words. But regardless, it feels good to have some support from all of you that watch my videos. And there's not a whole lot of people that watch my videos, but those of you who do are very loyal subscribers, and you constantly comment, and I really appreciate it. I've almost reached 2,000 subscribers, and there's maybe a few dozen of you who are very loyal to the channel, very loyal to what I'm trying to do, whether it be spirituality, trying to merge the two worlds of society and spirituality, and really trying to support you as a person by helping you to analyze yourself. If I was a master at it, then I wouldn't ever be depressed. But I'm not a master at it. We're evolving together along this path, and I hope that you know that I value all of your feedback. I value all of your support on YouTube and Facebook, and I've received so much of it that I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for your spiritual support, because when it comes down to it, we all need a little help. Especially those of us who haven't achieved a degree of enlightenment. We all need a little support from our community. And maybe it's not the society that you live in, maybe it's not the people that live next door to you or the people that go to your church or temple. Sometimes it's people over vast distances. And we're lucky to have the internet nowadays. We're lucky to have Twitter. We're lucky to have Facebook, where, a lot of the time it's used for pointless and meaningless things. But sometimes it's actually used for communication that helps us develop as people, which is the best way you can use social media, in my opinion, and that's what it should be used for. Now, not to say I don't use it for other pointless things like random, funny videos on Facebook or YouTube that I look up, or maybe watching a little bit too much anime here or there, just depending. But as long as we take advantage of our capabilities and our uniqueness as a person to communicate to the world, I think that a lot of that little meaningless chatter isn't a problem. But at any rate, now, I want to say that as soon as I hit 2,000 subscribers, I will do something special. What I'm going to do is, one of two things. One, I might make a mystery video to where I'm not even going to explain what I'm doing, and it'll be interesting. Or I might make a video to where I ask everyone to think of questions, to ask me any questions, and then in the video after that I'll answer them. Or maybe I'll do it live. We'll see. But I'm really looking forward to hitting that 2,000 subscriber mark. Not necessarily because in and of itself it matters, but it's kind of a personal milestone. I tend to look at subscribers based on, I kind of judge how much time it takes to get 100, 200, 300, 400 by hundreds basically. So feel free to share my videos with anybody that you know. I'd really appreciate it. And feel free to comment a whole bunch and hit that like button. It gets me more traffic. It really helps out the channel, and it really makes me appreciate you, as I always do. But it makes me appreciate you that much more. So I hope that you know that I appreciate all of your support, and I thank you very much for sticking with me. And feel free to give me subject matter that you want me to discuss. Give me some topics that are very specific, something that I can really give my opinion on or kind of research and then give my take on it, or maybe something that I already know that you just haven't asked me before. But feel free to shoot it down in the comment section below, and I'll try to get to it. There's more comments than there used to be, but I try to get to every comment. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope every single one of you have a great day.